force of nature, and you'd just be the
What's
best.
that,
I know,
Atlas?
exactly.
It's like you're explaining to kids what a cassette tape is or something. Like,
Yeah.
A force of nature.
Yeah, what's an Atari?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've
You say
chosen a
couple
skin.
hours.
What's going on? Kaiser's got some really cool skins, and Ruler's just gone full faker on it.
Yeah. Maybe he's like, well, this is a tribute to Faker. I will not wear a skin for this match and this match alone. This Rascal.
Yeah,
This is
he's
interesting.
taking most of his health bar, but BDD's going to come in. There's the 5-point strike. Dread actually trying to get some damage down here. Quick draw. Live comes in. He should find a body slam and does get it, but in the meantime, Keen is just going to be taken down. First blood goes over to BDD. Start the yakety sax, Valdez. This is a very weird game already. As Rascal, he does have flash, but I think he's taken Culver Meek. As now Dread is behind enemy lines, but not in the cool way. And Rascal picks up a second kill for it. Gen.G 100 gold. As I'm just going to defend myself a little bit while Life is unable to. Has to body slam himself to safety. But you know, like, it's called semi-finals and quarter-finals. This is technically quarter-finals. Therefore, it's the still finals. You know? So,
Yeah.
I'd say quite nicely. As Dread's just going to ignore everything that's happening and just wander over towards his chicken camp. Is now Keen's in trouble. Oh dear. Sky Strike comes down, and that is a very dead Jace.
Yeah. The thing about this duo is they're eventually going to composition from Gen.G. It really shows the evolution of the LCK from only scaling compositions and sitting back and waiting and not doing anything. Especially for a team like Gen.G. on Samsung is. Oh,
Yep.
hold that thought.
There's a flash in. Mystic getting taken down low, but the same can be said for Life, who is going to have his namesake removed. Now Ruler trying to escape from Dread as end of the line. Isn't exactly that for the AD carry, but the support will go down for Afrika's first kill of this quarterfinal.
Yeah, so Dread gets killed as essentially first blood. It was second blood, and he has a very late start to his jungle and all that. Comes down and makes a real difference down on the bottom side. They actually bait them into going for that kill. You could see Mystic just standing out in the middle of nowhere. They're going to go for this kill as well.
Yeah, Ruler no summoners either. As Ben is going to stand beside Dread, as Ruler actually going to escape here as Clid runs down, and there are so many options! Oh my god, Stormstrike will take down the Graves. Ruler will survive as well. Double kill for Clid, as now Fly and BDD are fighting, but it looks like BDD's just bullying Fly. Will get the flash out in the 1v1, flashes forward, gets the kill, and he's going to trade in the end.
We got another fight up here on the top side.
Yeah, I guess I'll play-by-play that one as well. You could have felt free to pick that one up, Valdez, because of
I
course,
almost did, yeah.
when things are this insane, it's just lucky that we've got a couple of play-by-plays. But it's just some dirty farming here by Rascal. Yeah, she
still
also
got-
put him into the
okay.
death realm. As, yeah, we're fighting on the bottom side again. This is going to be another gank from Cleared and a double kill for Ruler. I think this is how the Kaiser's supposed to work. You're supposed to start the game like 2-0, and then you're going to be fine.
Yeah, it certainly helps.
Yeah.
As there's more trading up in the top side, Atlas.
Yeah, is it trading or is it just a crocodile trying to eat a person? And
Yeah.
you know, we all know how that one goes. Crocodile versus human, not necessarily one that a human's going to win. Or
He's got so many consistent numbers. You see the lane kills, solo kills at 15. He's got the most, even more than Kana. So getting a lot of them in the laning phase. BDD might just kill Fly here.
He does have the second ultimate. Death Realm comes down though as Fly. Oh, he will die. And Tribute is going to allow BDD to stay alive. Oh man, he's just, he's styling. He's styling today. BDD looking for a playoffs player of the game as well as the regular season for 2 seasons in a row. Now Dread comes in, going to be able to take down this control ward. Life and Ruler, they do not want to give that one up, but avoids the barrel. Oh no, oh my god. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
This is that serrated dirt build that we see.
Yeah. It's pretty insane damage coming out of the Kaiser right now. She's 2-0 at, well, she was 2-0 at like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Now it's 9.5 minutes. Dread is like, well, I'm trying my very best to get something done given the lane state. And it does look like, by the way, that after a couple of games, Atlas, I think maybe you're going to have to give us an Ocarina concert.
There's the Ocarina waiting room. It's going to be the Ocarina waiting room until the end of this series.
Yeah.
Well, we've got still that 3,000 gold. Let's do a bit of a taking stock of the situation, because I know that we had a conversation about cats, ocarinas, all sorts of weird stuff, and we haven't really focused on the game too much. It is a 3,000 gold lead for Gen.G. Things went horrifically wrong for Afrika on the top side of the map very, very early before the minions had spawned. Dread died, in between the inner and outer turrets of the top lane of Gen.G, and that is generally a suboptimal situation for your jungler in the early game. As you can see, also, BDD is beating Fly by a lot of farm, and Life likes throwing barrels around, and in goes a big old bear. Ruler jumping behind Mystic, and is this a replay? Because it looks very similar to his last double kill, and it is going to play out exactly the same way, apart from Life stealing away one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good Unbreakable, but at the same time, might have to hold that thought. They're trying to bait BDD into this, but BDD, it looks like he saw Dread, and so, well, he definitely sees him now. Yeah. And yeah, nothing's going to come of that. But yeah, I mean, good Unbreakable from Ben, but it just did not matter because they're just so fed. As we got more fighting up in the top lane.
Slice.
Rascal is going to get over the wall.
Yep, that's going to be absolutely fine. As Clid comes down, he's going to deliver Ruler a whole bunch of money. And Shelly's going to grab them the first turret of the game at 11.5 minutes.
What's going on
It's getting worse, Valdez. It's getting worse.
Yeah. Ben is just like, well, actually, I don't want to support Mystic anymore, so I'm going to come mid.
Yeah.
Some break Kaisa in the LCK as, okay,
another solo kill for
BDD.
Wants to get himself a pog point as the arrow is going to cascade forward. BDD probably should die here as Smokescreen goes down. And he is able to backflip away. Oh my god. Okay, the Graves is going to be able to lock that one down in the end. BDD, no flash, no ulti, no chance to escape from that one. And that means, basically, that Dread is just not allowed to really go towards his top side. As Renekton's moving towards bottom, you've got a Bear and a Gragas towards this mid lane, as now Fly moves into the river. Dangerous territory. He's a big old Mordekaiser. He'll be fine.
Fly, chill as always.
Yeah.
Doesn't care
Just
about
cruising.
the lane state or the game state. He's just going to give you the thumbs up and walk by. And you can see that Gen.G are setting up for this engage. Ruler and Clid can engage at the drop of a hat pretty much whenever. And for the meanwhile, it is 3-on-4 as we got a fight down here.
Yeah, Fly and Rascal fighting one another. As Fly's going down pretty low. Protobelts doesn't get any damage for it and then just gets culled. That's what happens when you fight a 2-0 Renekton. At 14 minutes into the game, Clid now in maybe a little bit of trouble, but no, he's just going to be able to wander out, and BDD in the meantime is just taking in an inner turret. Earlier, as the hitbox on Ash Arrow has gotten smaller this game, I swear to God.
Well, they needed a lot of help, and Ash Arrow isn't helping out. I'm not sure if they could have even done anything, even if that did land. It just feels like desperation right now for Afrika. They're like, we desperately need to get something, as BDD is solo pushing top lane. Already so many of the structures have gone down, and this Infernal is also going to go the way of Gen.G, as here's the solo kill. Pretty straight up. Yep. Rascal just walks at him. He's got the shield break because it is Renekton, so it's very good against Mordekaiser.
Yeah, look, it's not Mordekaiser's death realm. It's definitely Rascal's in that instance.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty much anybody else's.
It's real scary.
They're all living rent-free in the death realm, enjoying their time. And this series looks very different to the one that we saw a couple of days ago. Of course, guys, I don't want you to get too ahead of yourselves. It's just game number 1, and the early game before even the minions spawned kind of led us to get into this game state. So we'll see how Afrika can do on a more even playing field.
No,
it's that little bit of extra attack range.
I think I missed that one.
I believe. And we got all the teleports coming in now. Just taking down turrets. There's nobody here in the bottom side.
Yes, the classic Akali Renekton split push combo.
Yeah, well, they're so far ahead. It's like, well,
yeah, it doesn't matter
what
which
else are you gonna do.
They are. It could have been all for one mid, and it'd still be the same thing.
And I don't really know why he teleported mid. It's either you give the mid tier 1 or you give the bot tier 2. Just not many great trades for Afrika to take right now, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, they're a bit fresh out of good options as Clid. Looking for the dive. This is massive. In goes Ruler. Killer Instinct is going to be there as Ben.
Oh.
Yeah, that shield was going the wrong direction. Definitely some low health bars as life goes down to about 200. As now BDD misses the shuriken. And Clid's trying to escape, but he's not going to be able to. Now Dread getting chased by Ruler. And BDD in his shroud wants to get out, does so as Keen's going to get executed. Death Realm comes through. We'll see whether BDD can keep himself alive as he runs to the edge, but he's not able to get out. And Fly is going to be able to get a decent shutdown there. They're still down 8,000 gold. Afrikas and BDD certainly did a pretty good job when it comes to softening this inner turret on the top side. End of the line is going to help take that one down, and Dread will clear out the last remaining minion. So the tower survives on just a sliver, but 7,000 gold still the lead. And Gen.G in all of the control here at 20 minutes as it just ticks over. And there goes the turret. Now Rascal trying to fight off against Keen here as the arrow is going to sail into the nether, but Keen is able to pick up the kill on the Crocodile. Nothing really that Clid could do about it. Stormstrike goes down, gets itself a bit of damage there as Ruler isn't going to be able to find the Void Seeker as ulti into the backline. Mystic gets destroyed. Another fantastic cast from Life as Keen is going to get taken down, and now BDD's found himself into the fight. Ben also going to be taken down. It's a double kill for the Akali. And Gen.G find their opportunity and they strike.
Does a good job. Here's Dread.
Yep, Dread's found life, and BDD has also found them as collateral damage comes forward. BDD going to ult himself over the wall. 5-point strike going to finish that one off all too easy. There for the Akali, who is mega fed. 8 and 3. Has double penetration items as well as a Zhonya's and Hextech Gunblade. Good God, he's just so massive. That's too many items.
So... oh man, that's crazy.
Can Ben and Keen actually kill Rascal is the question, and the answer from Afrika is no. They're going to need Fly here as well. Death's Grasp comes forward, but it's not going to be able to land as now Rascal, with Winter's Bite on him, he's still going to be able to make his way out. And yeah, Concussive Blow is not actually able to be procced either, so yeah, escapes. And in the meantime, as the Baron was taken from earlier, the arrow just avoided by the supercharged Kai'Sa.
That's gotta feel bad.
Yeah, this doesn't have much longer, does it, Valdez?
Yeah. Should probably avert your eyes if you are feeling a little bit queasy right now, as it is a mega stomp here in game number 1. This is not a close game by any means.
In goes BDD, but Dread throws down the collateral damage. BDD's very tanky at the moment, as now Rascal with the Dominus popped. He's going to get stunned most likely as the flash forward. Winter's Bite comes down. Cold Meek not going to do anything, but in the meantime, these Nexus turrets are going to be taken very, very low. Only one of them remaining. As Keen teleported in, there's the ulti from Clid. In goes Ruler with the Killer Instinct, and it is exactly that. Dread on his fountain. Ben, I mean, he's got the Slay out. He's looking forward to Christmas, but not for the League of Legends. Probably for the presence, as the Nexus will be taken down. Ruler is going to grab all of the kills and the kill on the Nexus and throws up the Samsung Galaxy. Renekton has to be basically the sole ball carrier. I don't know whether... I mean, Rakan can theoretically do it with the Grand Entrance into a knock-up, into a shockwave jump, giving you that extra vision over walls and things like that. But I want to see what the top lane Volibear is going to be able to do into the Renekton. Definitely a very Animal Kingdom type matchup, as here we are into game number 2. Gen.G to prepare, and then they had like a dinner party where they were all eating the same meal.
That's crazy.
It was very creative. It was very, very
crazy. The Lion King with the contrast turned way up.
Yes,
Fly is in a little bit of trouble.
Oh god,
here.
This is another level 1 that isn't really working out. Here is Clid.
Just flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the Winter's Bite connects. The flash over from Clid. This is the person you don't want picking up the kill, as Ruler not going to be able to get in there and grab it. He just wanted to put himself down. The beautiful Samsung Galaxy logo, as First Blood did happen once again within the 2-minute mark, and we might have a repeat of game 1.
Why is this happening? Like,
well, you see, Fly was in the river, surrounded by 4 members of Gen.G.
Yeah, and he has nowhere good to flash to. So I'm like, just flash, but on second look, I'm like, well, if he flashes the wall, he would have had to flash the Winter's Bite. That would have maybe been, can be a lot more aggressive. after the flash was just taken away as, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, there's, remember, no cleanse. As I was waiting, Clid's going to be able to get this kill very easily with the end of the line. And, yeah, it's a scarily named ability, that one, because it might be referring to the game, it might be referring to the lane, and it also might be referring to the series.
Yeah, not much of a series so far, to be perfectly honest. I mean, Gen.G have just been taking it to them. In these Zoe, I think Fly is definitely going to have a hard time, especially before he gets boots. He's not really going to be able to dodge trouble bubbles. BDD is so accurate with that ability. Didn't even need to flash.
Very nice double knock up here as Ruler throws out the heal through the ignite. Not exactly the highest value, but it does keep him alive. As Life is going to stand behind Ruler, and Spirit misses the spear. Gen.G still in a little bit of trouble. Graves nowhere to be found. Double teleports are up here from Gen.G, but they don't really want to invest them as Blade Caller is going to cause Life to have to pop another potion. Ben has to get out of there. Teleport does come forward here from BDD. The ignite was down, but Ben's going to survive. And Bubble will not connect.
Yeah, you know that Zoe's going to be coming at you with a lot of portal jumps, and it's going to be very obvious where she goes to. We got another trade here, though. Yeah, another good double knock up there from Ben, who battle dances back to Mystic. Mystic in trouble, though. Doesn't have the Feather Storm, so he's going to have to flash. As now Ben, end of the line, comes through once again. Cleared. Is it going to be back-to-back? Life. That was not a good look. That was suboptimal. Not like this. Yeah, it's okay.
In the cons column is that one.
He's still living through game number 1, you know? It's,
oh,
it's
God.
like, well, I was just able to, kind of do whatever I wanted in game number 1, so.
Well, Rascal finds Spirit actually is taking a lot of damage.
What
the teleport,
is going
what was
on?
that? He wasn't even looking at his jungler dying on the top side. And Keen, he's trying to get forward looking for Ruler, who's just going to flash his way out. This is an example of some tilt. Maybe we should be bringing out the Ocarina, because I think this game might be over.
We're going to have a concert in game 3.
Yeah, exactly.
If it goes like this again.
I need to learn Ocarina. Sorry, I need to learn the Ocarina version of Yakety Sax. That's what I.
DRX to make the finals after the way that DRX has been playing lately. If you're making mistakes like that, you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah.
You're just going to lose.
This isn't really an example of Afrika, of Gen.G winning. This is an example of Afrika losing. Afrika are losing this series. It's not like Gen.G are necessarily winning it. Yes, they are, taking the opportunities that Afrika are giving them very, very well, but it's certainly feeling like a few unforced errors here. This might be one as well, but this one is in favor of Afrika as BDD dives on forward. Rascal still alive. Keen's going to go down. The spear misses. Spirit's tilted right underneath the turret. As now BDD portals around, grabs himself a flash, and Clid's also here.
Oh my god.
Oh god, this is, I think this might just be a perfect game. Do you think it'll be over before 20 minutes?
I mean, I suppose that depends on Afrika, how far they want to take this one, Here comes Fly.
Ooh, gets a turret plate. That's high value. He does have his Shockwave available, also both of his summoners, but he's not opting in for anything. As Mystic, Feather Storms, Ruler, relatively low, but now Ben, he's in trouble. Okay, the minion did tank up a few of the autos there of Ruler. Might have been a misclick, but doesn't actually matter. Ulti comes in, that's a very dead Rakan. Immediately, Rascal just puts them down. The power of the top lane Volibear with all that extra money. As now Spirit, he's running away. There's just really not very many options for him, as the Spear is going to, find the middle and hit Ruler. There are 5 members of Gen.G on the bottom side of the map. And there's nothing that they can really do. And then instead, he went the hell away from that area, which I do not blame him for at all. BDD has himself a stopwatch now. Also, his lost chapter is completed. We're looking to take down this turret once again. I believe this is about 30 seconds faster than the last time they took the outer turret on the bottom side. So one thing we can say is that Gen.G have improved.
I suppose so. That is one truth here, as the first turret goes down.
It's a 5,000 gold lead, sub 12 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, Spirit hit that spear. Okay.
There we go.
He's got that going on. The first Drake still hasn't been taken, so... And it is Infernal, so you see that Gen.G are really going to covet this one. They really want to take that one down.
Good arrow. He's going to split the map, much like Mystic was doing with a lot of his in the previous game. Mystic going to get tagged by the paddle star, does about 1 trillion damage as the quickness comes down. Blade Caller going to be avoided there by BDD with that stopwatch as cleared. Comes in from the backside, but the Zoe's taken down early. The first kill there for Afrika does come in as Rascal. He's jumping on forward as this big police officer ready to put everyone in jail. He does so. And Keen's going to be the last one to go down. As it is in fact the Graves that's going to do that one. Is now Fly trying to escape. And this cop is going to keep BDD alive as... Oh, Battlestar. Yeah, he's not going to go for that one. That's a little bit optimistic.
It's part of why the Orianna is pretty decent into the Zoe. You know where she's going to hop back to, so you get very...
Oh, end of the line. Collateral damage going to be available here, but... Clid not going to throw it out just yet. There he goes as the red buff is ticking down. Not going to quite do enough, though, as the Orianna grabs that kill. Stun comes down onto Keen. He's going to die, but we'll see whether they can get anything more as the Grand Entrance and Quickness come forward. Good Blade Caller for the CC. His life looks for the Winter's Bite. He'll find it. Oh, my God. The bear is so big. This is 100% Ursaring. This is not Teddy Ursa anymore. This Pokemon has evolved, and he looks scary.
Dude, this is the bear from The Revenant, you know?
Oh God.
The movie where he like mauled.
Sorry, third seed. Sorry, fourth seed will be KT, and the other two will be decided in the future based on who's going to be qualifying for Worlds and who's not. As now Rascal's going to get knocked up and is going to have to ult out of there. We'll see whether he actually survives though. As Clid with the smoke screen trying to help his bear, but he's not going to be able to. It's a big shutdown for Spirit. As Shirley comes through and does get a fair bit of damage down onto that inner turret. Now Keen going for the engage. The Zoe is going to go down as well as the Rakan. You can see Ruler trying to kite this one out as collateral damage. Looking to try and take down the Crocodile, but he's just got too much health at this point in time. Ruler now trying to kite. The Featherstorm comes in and not going to be enough to kill Ruler just yet. The flash forward, double kill now for Clid, who's playing frontline. The Crab Rave in the middle of the fight as Clid's going to get the... Oh, no, he's not. No Quadra for Clid. And Gen.G might just be able to break the base here. Oh, my God. Crab Rave in the middle of a team fight. Ruler, really?
Yeah. They're just having so much fun. Our Gen.G, that's what's going on now. They've got 21 kills in 18 minutes. Thankfully, Afrika have some.
It's a 9,000 gold lead, sub 20. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's only so many numbers that we can mention. You can reach a next level.
Yeah, transcended. He's transcended MI6. As Rascal. Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of an emergency here. Siren going off for Mystic. Still able to farm a little bit. Keen with a Black Cleaver. That's all he has. And BDD and Clid just looking to try and take down this turret. Mystic fighting Rascal here. He's going to get himself a bit of a stun. Melee range now as ulti comes down. Mystic's going to dodge it, but Rascal's just going to eat him. It was a valiant effort there by Mystic, I'm not going to lie, but it just was not quite enough to be able to win the fight against the mega-fed top laner that is Rascal.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure what else to say. I mean, this is kind of the way that the games in the regular season went for Afrika when they played a top 4 team. Right?
I'm not going to... Dude, no. This is way worse.
We were expecting this as well, even in the wild card, but unfortunately, T1 weren't able to show up at the same level, I suppose. And Afrika were playing, by the way, guys, much better than this.
Yes,
and they weren't giving free kills in level 1 2 games in a row. I mean, this is a different Afrika that we're watching today, and Gen.G are taking full advantage of it. They're just like, okay, I mean, we're in playoff form. You guys clearly, right now, are not.
Well, that's absolutely true. I mean, Mystic played this one out as well as he could, but the shield certainly helping Rascal out there, and then the Chomp coming off cooldown. He's a big angry boy. 40% cooldown reduction already completed. The Edge, but should be able to find that one pretty quickly. Only has to put together a Crit Cloak and the recipe, as Drone flies overhead and does find Spirit. It's just a mission to clear out Vision. As I've seen this one before. I remember how this movie ends, and it's just like that. But there is a Crocodile that's going to turn up, and Rascal's going to stun him and walk away. And that's the strategy. This Volibear is starting to get way too scary. 9-1-4 now. As Ruler going to avoid as much as he can. Can't quite get rid of all of it as BDD chunks out Spirit. Rascal from behind the turret. Going to get this stun onto Fly, but he immediately cleanses. Spirit going to get flashed after, but he does have a stopwatch as Rascal doesn't care about turret damage. It's a double kill for Cleared. There's one for Rascal. And I think they might be putting this game to bed right now.
Yeah, Ruler giving all of the tilty emotes too. I mean, you got a feel for Mystic.
Yeah.
He's going to get arrowed here.
Featherstorm comes in, but that's only going to get him as close to his fountain. And 2 Nexus turrets have been taken down. Life tanking up so much, actually, is now Ruler flashing forward. Ben going to have to grand exit. And he's looking to exit this game as well, as the Nexus is going to be taken down. And now we're up to match point for Gen.G. In the time it takes about half. Gen.G have been a little bit more experimental with this particular draft as well. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Volibear and stuff like that, but still a nice amount of engage and some really great team fighting in the mid game.
Exactly. Let's do it. Here we are. Game number 3. Gen.G remain on the blue side. And I believe this is actually the first time Clid's played it. I think he hovered it for a long time, and then...
Are they just going for it?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh my goodness.
The re-invade from Gen.G is going to potentially do another game 1.
The thumbs up.
Minute 1 victory, rather.
Oh, the thumbs up's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if anyone actually does face check this. Oh, Mystic, don't take point. Are they still there? Yes, they are. There's the face breaker. Fly's going to go down for first blood. Once again, it's before 2 minutes. All 3 games, Valdez. Can we get 1 game where someone doesn't die before minions even crash? Ay.
Yeah, basically. I don't know if he did get a charm. As we've all experienced the Scuttle Crab and his moving.
His juking ability.
Is incredible.
Okay, yeah. Taunt going to come through onto BDD, but now Fly's in trouble, and he's just ignoring Spirit as BDD flashes on in, is going to be able to grab that kill. Now BDD trying to get on out of there. He has the potion running. The hate spikes are coming out. BDD, one more auto and he'll go down, but it is a trade, and that's going to be well and truly in favor of Gen.G. Now tethered up his Ruler, but immediately he cleanses. And Ben is going to get out of there, as it's pretty even on the bottom side, all things considered.
Yeah, just a bit of trading. You know, of course, the Kalista is going to have a little bit of a hard time early on in the game against the range advantage, of course, especially with his melee support. Gragas does a little bit of poke, but nothing compared to Karma, as here's Evelyn again.
Yeah, is going to be able to get that charm down. That is a super dead
Why didn't he
Mystic.
flash?
Yeah, he didn't have time.
Well, he knows when the charm is going to reach completion. You just
well,
flash
yeah, that's probably a good point. Probably should have done
that. You just got to flash then. I mean, you have to know that life has... Oh, he might even... Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He... Well, I mean, is it inting when you get executed?
In the bottom lane. Well,
what's that song from the Titanic called? That's got that
My
the
Heart
famous,
Will Go
yeah,
On.
My Heart Will Go On. You know how that's the recorder version, and it's a bit of a meme. I need to play that on the ocarina.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
you should
about
play
as
that.
good as Yakety Sax for this particular
It's
game.
kind of how the series is going. It's like we have League of Legends, and then we have the series, and that's the recorder version of My Heart Will Go On.
That's perfect. Some good has come out of this, 100%. As yeah, let's thanks, Jonah Strong. Thanks for giving us this particular thing. Is I don't think Ruler was expecting. Yeah, the turret aggro.
He died, I guess, before the last stick. It's the weirdest stuff that's already happened in this game.
Well, speaking of weird stuff, Mystic is just going to die here on the bottom side. He does flash and heal. And there is a snare onto Ruler, so he's going to get taken down relatively low. Teleport coming on in from almost everyone. As Keen's going to make his way down. That's a great body slam, but life is still going to be dead. Ironically or not. And Ruler's just going to get to work trying to clear out this minion wave before he's potentially dove by 3 members of a Freako.
Yeah, we got Evelyn coming bot. and some low health bars, so I think Afrika probably going to take the safe play against an Evelyn, but because Afrika are behind, they will not have that opportunity. Gen.G, this looks more like a normal game now, right? Where the team that's slightly ahead goes for the Rift Herald and gets challenged a bit by Afrika. We'll see what they can do.
Yep, Keen has his ulti available. Fly able to get on top of him as well if Keen does get into an unfortunate position. They can actually grab the aggro on this Rift Herald. It is going to be a 50-50 as there's a shockwave from BDD. Showstopper comes on down. We'll see who actually manages to get the Rift Herald. It will be set somehow. He picks up a double, actually, if you include Rift Herald as a champion. Lilia going to fall down. Fly chasing after Clid. Some low health bars. But now Fly has to get out of there. Not going to be able to go 1 versus 3 as now Ben's going to get chunked. As Ruler wants to actually be able to offer some damage back, but he's not actually able to really. Mostly contending with a minion wave, but that's a big win for Gen.G.
Absolutely. It was looking like a little bit of a normal fight, and Afrika, they forced it a little bit too hard, and they weren't even able to pick up the Rift Herald after all of that. So, once again, the Gen.G effect. I think that Spirit did just about everything he possibly could have to try to get out of that assassination attempt by all 3 members of Gen.G. As here we go.
Yep, that's going to be a great cast back. Mystic well and truly dead. They got that flash from earlier. Ben now has his available. And so Ruler probably doesn't want to go too aggressive. But, okay, I spoke.
Definitely could have turned out differently. Still, Gen.G get a nice little lead from this. They're going to get the Ocean Drake as well. Mountain on the way afterwards. And with this Rift Herald, Clid will be looking for a play.
Yeah, it does, of course, have the stealth now at level 8. BDD comes on over, does manage to catch Mystic with the shockwave, but he's pulled into the wall. As our Ruler now with a very fast cleanse. Oh, that's a great knock-up. Ben is going to be taken down. That's going to be the ulti out of Clid. Fly does pick 1 up onto the Callista, but now there's 4 members of Gen.G very angry that their AD carry has been taken down. Okay, Sleep comes through as Spirit will join the fray. But there are still 4 members of Gen.G. Only 2 of Afrika is now Rascal, down to about 400, and that is going to be a super dead Lilia.
I don't even know.
In goes Fly. Look, that was a cool circle, but he gets his face broken and sent to the death chamber himself. Some good juggling there from Gen.G, but not exactly the greatest decision-making from Afrika.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that their play to go for the dive, and they weren't even able to get the Galio after all that, as now TP is going to come in.
Yeah, Rascal, I think he's just going to have to give himself up here. Good face breaker before he goes out, but he's well and truly dead. So they do manage to capitalize on the teleport from Keen.
Yeah, that they do. The perfect cast actually to knock him off kilter there is what helped out.
There's the on-horn as they're focusing on to Ruler. Life survives for quite some time as Ruler's trying to hop out of this one, but he's not going to be able to. Great arrow is going to be picked up by the Callista right after the cleanse. BDD, not anything that he can actually offer. As Clid's going to get tagged by a volley. There are 5 members of Afrika in this area. As Clid should be taken. That's a 2-man shockwave. Keen in trouble. Clid eventually is going to go down. Now BDD, 1 versus 4. Not entirely sure what he can do here. As Lilting Lullaby going to come through yet again. But cleanse is going to be good. And the volley is actually going to be blocked by the minion wave. Fly going to be able to take down BDD. As a tower kills the set elsewhere on this map. Not entirely sure what happened there. Oh no, Set killed a tower. Sorry, this game has been very strange. I assume some weird things. Had his Justice Punch blocked there. That may have been his death. But was still under a turret. And remember, it's 15.5 minutes. Oh, 16 minutes. So still very early days. Still a big lead for Gen.G. But Afrika have shown that they can at least tango with Gen.G at this point. Life waiting in the wings. No flash still for Mystic, but he does have the heal for a little bit of extra movement speed. And Hawkshot is going to spot Life. The Hillbillies 1 and 6 now. He's got himself a Sheen. I don't know what the Ruby Crystal's quite doing. Sheen wants to be the Lichbane for his second item.
Notice no Hex Flash here from Rascal. He's not able to use that wall to actually get over. Trying to take a trade here.
Yep. Mystic gonna heal. I think getting out of the way of a potential shockwave.
Yeah.
But didn't ever actually come through. Watch the ball. As Spirit gonna find the bowling variety. As you can see now, Gen.G just trying to get positioned around this dragon, which is going to be their next priority. Outer turret is going to stay alive here for Afrika in the mid lane. That could actually be important for dealing with this sort of ARAM that we do have going on right now.
You can see very passive positioning now from Afrika from behind. Doesn't look like they really want to challenge the mountain. Looking to turn it around though.
Maybe not. Yeah, knock-up not going to land onto BDD though, as you can see the ball. Is the shockwave actually going to come through? Dissonance tries to get some work done there. As okay, Rascal is going to find Fly, who survives barely by the skin of his teeth. And now doesn't have teleport and doesn't have heroic entrance in order to get towards any dragon fight. And Clit is going to waste no time. He's already down there. Try and lock that one down. And can Ruler also get some damage on this turret? I think the answer is going to be no, as 2 versus 3 not going to be able to get there. And there goes the Drake. Cloud Soul. Either Orianna, of course, a very big scaling champion, and Evelyn just does a massive burst. And so maybe the Ashe isn't even something that anyone worries about. The Spirit can possibly put Ruler to sleep, but isn't going to choose to. Okay, yeah, Fly looking for something. Justice Punch not going to connect there as Keen not even going to throw back the Ornhorn. 2-man shockwave onto the tanky boys of Afrika as Life gets a body slam. There's the teleport in though, a showstopper. Rascal picks off Spirit, but he is going to be able to escape. Not many flashes left remaining on Afrika's side as now Keen trying to escape, and he will do so. But Clit gets in from the side. The hate spike's coming down. Ulti not enough to actually execute Afrika as the bowling ball goes back in. Turret going to be taken down. Taunt only onto Rascal, and he's a pretty tanky boy. Is now Life looking for more. Flies going to go golden. Spirit spinning around, but Clit is finally going to put him down for dead in the blink of an eye as Keen comes in. He just wants the 1 kill. The Gragas is going to go down, but is it going to be the ace here for Gen.G? As Ruler should be able to get some more sticks into Keen, the face breaker at max range, and there's the ace, and that'll be the Baron, and that may just be the series here for Gen.G.
Yeah, Afrika seems to have exactly that, so seems to be a little bit of an issue for Afrika.
And all of a sudden,
they struggle playing from behind.
All of a sudden, it's an 8,000 gold lead as well, Valdez. It was far closer than our other games. Just feels like Afrika weren't able to temper it enough. As Life is going to be spotted there by Spirit. Bowling ball going to miss. Clit waiting off to the side. Doesn't care about these regular wards. We'll see whether he can actually get any one-shots. Okay, there's the call of the Forge God. Ruler going to avoid the knockups as Arrow going to connect this time, and there's no cleanse. He's exceptionally dead. BDD gets a 3-man shockwave, but there's no follow-up. Rascal trying to come on in there. That's a good control ward to understand exactly where everyone is, but Rascal still wants it. 2-man face breaker, heroic entrance, immediately going to be interrupted as Fly gets a Justice Punch over, wants to try and find BDD, but meanwhile Keen is just going to get crushed by all the CC out of Rascal, and Spirit not quite doing enough damage this time around, and you can see the Galio's still going to fall down to the Orianna anyway. Haymaker comes on in, Spirit's going to get lit on fire, and Ben underneath the turret is this time going to get executed. And Spirit, yes, you can wave your wizard wand around, but all of your friends are dead, and your inner turret in mid lane is also going to go down. Cleared. Probably, he may fall, but does have a stopwatch. BDD, command protect. No, bowling ball going to connect. Life wants to try and take down Spirit, but all right, he does have it. Body slam going to come in, and the Lilia does take a couple with her, but otherwise it is going to be entirely the advantage of Gen.G. We move towards a 10,000 gold lead at 28 minutes, but the game made it to 28 minutes, Valdez.
Yeah, there's progress here for Afrika, I suppose. Ruler, he fails his dash over the...
It was never going to hit him anyway. Cloud Soul does come in. Gen.G locking that one down. Bit of extra movement speed after some ultimates. Never hurt anyone. And now Life's going to have ultimate safety with Fate's calls coming through all the time, and he can throw out party casts whenever he feels like it. Afrika, 5 members underneath their inhibitor turret on the bottom side of the map, but now cleared. Going to be able to come over here, clear out this control ward, and then he'll have full access to the enemy base. And Ruler coming on over to try and take down this inhibitor as well. BDD and Rascal getting to work on the bottom side, and Afrika are just getting spread too thin from the looks of things. Life looking for an opportunity to cast someone, but now Afrika, they've pulled the trigger. BDD immediately going to cleanse. The Ornhorn comes down, but Rascal going to go golden and try to avoid it. Life coming on over, looking for Fly as BDD was in trouble. He looking for a shockwave target, does find one, doesn't do too much, but still picks up the double kill. Ruler goes golden underneath the turret. Life sacrifices himself for the good of the team, and now Ruler is just going to tidy up. Ben's in trouble. Double kill for the Callista. We're looking for a full house. Ruler falls with BDD, and they will be able to find it. And Gen.G will be facing DRX in round 2 of the LCK playoffs, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, one of our swiftest 3-0s that we've had, minus the